An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
The show's continuing coverage of Eastern League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Binghamton Rumble Ponies and the Reading Fightin Phils. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jim Page is on the mound for Game 2. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings. So I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more length and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
So digging in now, Johnny Kurtz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Johnny Kurtz.
Going out now.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Well, Matt, I mean, the road trip got off to a great start. I mean, they got great pitching and defense yesterday, and you win a game, you hold them down to a low score. You feel good, and really, you win championships by pitching and defense. And if you can hold teams to low scores, you're going to win a lot of games. So that's what they're preaching today as they head into this ball game.
Liner towards second, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Batting second, center fielder.
Into the box, Matt Yancey. He swings and grounds it
Roll
to
up,
short,
roll up.
and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Well, that's back-to-back singles and first and third. So right here, you got a pitch to get a strikeout, and then the next hitter, hopefully you get a double play and you can get out of it. But right here, you got a pitch to get the strikeout.
Turn two right here. Here we go.
To get out of it.
Batting third baseman, Dennis Baez.
Stepping in now, Dennis Baez. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
Hey,
the run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, after losing game 1 of this series, to get an RBI single in the first inning of game 2 is a good sign. This is a tough team, mentally tough, mentally strong, ready to go.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Freddie.
Into the box now, Freddie Schuler, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
No outs here.
First and second here with nobody out. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
4 straight hits, 4 batters. You may not see that very often. When one team is able to walk up there and the first 4 hitters of the game get hits, man, they're on fire.
Striding into the box, Nicholas Dent.
Second baseman, Nicholas Dent.
First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Hey, we got no one.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Oh, and he struck him out. A big strikeout there with the bases loaded, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Guerra. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. That misses 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Two and 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation. Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Batting 7.
In now, Daryl Shields. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded.
Hey, come on, guys. Let's go. We got to hold him right here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 2 out, bases loaded. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Hey, 2 here.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Well, I think he made the pitch he wanted to make. It was down, but hey, unfortunately it found the hole and got through the infield.
Two outs here. 2 outs.
Batting 8. First baseman, Richard Lucero.
Into the box, Richard Lucero, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here.
Hey, here we go.
Ready with the 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. 1 inning in the books here. Reading leads it 3-0. Stepping in, Jim Page. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Pitcher.
Got no one out now.
Page.
Here comes the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Digging in for his second at bat, Johnny
Right fielder,
Kurtz.
number 7, Johnny Kurtz.
Hey, field plays at 1 here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
1 out. We got 1.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Now at the plate, Matt
Now batting.
Yancey.
Center fielder, Matt Yancey.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality
One
take.
down, 1 down.
Ready with the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And he is out at second base. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ready for another chance. Dennis Baez.
We got 2.
Number 8, Dennis Baez.
Get ahead of him right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get back in standing. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. Redding is out in front here, 3-0. Ready now, Daffy Yellowhorse.
Pitcher, Daffy Yellowhorse.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh?
Now time is asked for at home plate and granted by the umpire back there, Earl Hendricks. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
The 0-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Here it comes, 0-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
On, big guy. See you drive it right here.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Lucero is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Freddie Schuler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Freddie Schuler.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Pitch on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Digging in to try it again.
Now
Nicholas.
Get ahead, stay ahead now.
0 for 1 here in the early going.
Dent.
No outs.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Cut.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Striding in once again, Adrian Guerra. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Adrian Guerra.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Runners at second and third here. Nobody out.
Here we go, guys.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
No one out now.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
At the plate, Darrell Shields. The potential second run of the inning stands at third.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
He's set, and the pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay within your game plan and be patient, and I think this is a good plan right now.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
A man at third with 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air.
You got ball.
Perky backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. At the
Here we
plate,
go, guys.
Richard
Let's do it.
Lucero.
Now batting, first baseman, Richard Lucero.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
2 down now.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
Ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
A man on third with 2 down. Oh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. Reading leads it 4-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jim Page comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs in only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken 1 swing.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Ready for another shot now.
We got one here.
Johnny
right
Kurtz.
number
2 base
7.
hits, both singles to this point.
Kurtz.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Who's at first here?
The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, Matt, he's really been struggling recently, but this is the 3rd hit of the game right here. Maybe we're seeing signs that he's really going to start to come out of it and maybe stay out of it.
Now batting, center fielder.
Stepping in now, Matt Yancey, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
We got 1 out here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Oh, he might have got away with
one.
A 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Cut, hold it.
Rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
With 2 outs, I totally understand sending him there, but with only 1 out, you've got to be pretty positive about getting him home safely. Could have been 1st and 3rd with 1 away, which is a whole lot better than what they're working with now.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Tim Adelman answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Fightin' Phils pick up win number 20 on the year. Jim Page with his 4th win this season. Daffy Yellowhorse couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
For the Fightin, 6 runs, 17 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For Binghamton, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.